Hey guys, and I hope you guys are doing blessed. So I just quickly wanted to break down why I believe that Dead by Daylight is one-sided. And what I mean by that, let's just be as blunt as we can. Why Dead by Daylight is completely survivor biased. I mean, people who actually play both sides would understand my point. Or people who actually understand the balance of this game would actually understand my point. People who base it off what they actually like or what they dislike, it's just biased as fuck. I don't really want to hear any biased opinions. I just want to talk about the actual situation and the actual logic itself, not the actual what you like and prefer. You know, what you prefer and what you do not prefer. I'm not basing it off what I prefer. What I do not prefer. I'm not basing how much I like Killer more than Survivor. That's not the argument I'm trying to make. I'm trying to actually make my point based around how pretty much all patches are based off what the majority is in this game, and let's just say the majority of survivors, because the majority of players are in this game are survivors, of course, because there's more survivors and survivors can do way more than killer in terms of playing the game. If this game had no Swift, then this game would be dead. But it does not mean Swift is balanced at all. Like, yeah. But anyways, the recent changes to Thanatophobia have been an eye-opener for me specifically, and is, I believe, a good enough reason to validate what I'm kind of talking about here. So Thanatophobia got changed, not because the perk is imbalanced. There's many ways to make the perk shit. In a nutshell, Thanatophobia got buffed by only 2%, which meant 22% slower gens for all survivors if all 4 survivors are injured. Just 22%, and you could use resilience and improve ourselves just to negate that already. 16 killer perks for 16 survivor perks for killer perks altogether. Killer is way more situational, way more limited than survivor. Foundation still exists in this game, which everyone ignored, etc, shit like that. Anyways, my point is that the only reason why Thanatophobia got changed was because of the bitching rather than the actual argument and the actual logic behind it. So the devs did not care if it were balanced or not balanced. The devs did not care how rational or irrational it was. They only cared of what the majority were saying, which is a shame because you can already see the flaws in that. If the game, or if the devs in the game is basing all of their changes just on the majority, then you can just understand how stupid that fucking is and how biased that is. Clearly, all they do is fucking spoon feed the survivors, spoon feed, just because they want to give them what they want. And survivors are fucking hugely childish in this game, and you should see what they even do. Like one little change to killer, which evidently isn't even OP. They don't care. They don't care if it's right or wrong, even though they claim it to be right or wrong. They just base it off emotion. So yeah, Thanatophobia was nerfed, not because it's OP, not because killer is OP, just because of the majority, which is seen in this patch and has been in the game for many years. And the devs just keep feeding them what they want, which is a shame because both sides cannot have fun. I don't know why they don't even try and balance it for both sides, or even incentivize players, or survivors I should say, to even get better, because like survivors can get better. You can get better at a game of Survivor. It's not that hard. I mean, like, yeah, like why are the devs basing it off the people who can play? Why are they basing it off their skill? You know, like players can get better. Like they're basing it off the lower survivors, and that's a problem for the higher level. The high level is stupid, but the devs only base it off the low level because for some reason the devs make the survivors believe they cannot get better. The devs also believe that survivors cannot get better in general. The devs also believe that the fucking what they balance it off is not the highest level, so I don't understand why they're even doing this. Anyways, I don't know, it's stupid. Thanatophobia shouldn't have got nerfed. This game is clearly one-sided to do with patches and just game balancing in general. I'd like to know your thoughts. I appreciate you watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Have a good night, guys.